Hi, welcome to the Celestial Circle podcast.
I'm Love.
And I'm Tylin. We're two Los Angeles-based astrologers and healers.
Join us each month as we explore the upcoming transits to see how they will affect you, show up in the world, and in our own personal lives.
We hope that you will find guidance, understanding, and fun as you apply this wisdom to your own life.
And if you'd like us to give you personalized insight, please submit any questions you have on upcoming or current transits to thecelestialcirclepodcast@gmail.com, or you can DM us on Instagram at thecelestialcirclepodcast.
The circle is now open. Thanks for listening.
If you're seeing us in the same continued outfit that maybe you've seen us before, that means this is a part 2 episode.
Yes.
So we cut this episode somewhere that made sense, hopefully, and we are just going to continue playing it right where it left off. So yeah, we hope you enjoy the second part and that you enjoy the podcast as a whole.
Yes.
All right, here's what you've been waiting for.
So let's go on to January 17th. Through February 9th, we've got Venus in Aquarius. I love Venus in Aquarius. I think this is such a beautiful transit for like the love of individuality, the love of that eccentric nature.
Yeah, like be yourself, be weird, be quirky. I love your unique expression of yourself, your unique ideas, your unique beliefs. I definitely think like Venus in Aquarius is like, I want you to be authentically as much as possible as who you are. And I love you for being exactly who you are and exactly who you aren't. I don't want you to agree with me. I don't want you to water yourself down. I don't want you to be societally acceptable. I want you to show me who you are at your core, I feel. I feel like the Venus in Aquarius is like appreciating the perspectives that aren't like normal. Like, this is a unique perspective that we have. I want to see inside your brain. Like, I want to know, like, your thoughts. I want to know your beliefs on these things. I want to see, like, your creative ideas and your philosophies. And, like, let's talk about those types of things. I want to see how you're showing up for your community. I want someone who's, like, involved in the collective or, like, involved in humanity. So we're going to have that love of, like, collectively when Venus is transiting, it's like we're going to experience that. Like, what is Venus rules over, like, our values, giving and receiving, our, like, physical assets, our relationships, beauty, like what we're like aesthetically attracted to, in a human, in a sexual partner, but also just like in your home and in your clothes and things. So you might be feeling very like trendy or like pushing the envelope in your expression during this time, trying something weird or new or quirky for yourself that's like a little more out of the box that maybe you have been like hiding or afraid to share. You might be like, hot take, but I gotta say this, and then like insert here, type of thing. Maybe some arguments with family members over values or relationships over values.
Yep. Especially that when we were just talking about Pluto transiting through that first decan of Aquarius, which is a decan ruled by Venus.
Yeah.
And it's that 5 of Swords energy of what it means to stand in your ground of your belief systems and values, and then what it means to walk away, because we see that in that card, the one figure who's like firm and steady, and then the other 2 figures walking away. So it is really a time of like the love of your people, your community, the vision that you have with the people around you, the love of freedom, the love of spaciousness, the love of innovation. Like that is really Venus in Aquarius vibes.
Yeah, so you might want to like up level your routine or like how you're doing something in your life, like using technology to help you achieve your goals or something like that.
Yeah, I was feeling into this period being maybe some breakthroughs in like the AI artistry, disclosure around the AI artistry, because AI, it cannot replace like the human spirit and the human drive for artistry. So
that's like humanity's greatest gift is our creativity, our ability to create things,
and our adaptability.
Like we can't just, well, AI can adapt. Like this is our greatest gift. Like people can, no species on Earth can like replicate this.
Yes.
You know, and like I don't know why they keep trying to make AI do that. Don't make AI be human. Make AI be technology. Let it know its role. Let it help humans. It's not trying to replace humans.
Yes. Like, let it be a thought partner, not the frequency that is creating the art. So I feel like this transit is perhaps going to bring something up to the surface. And I also love what you were sharing around that, like, authentic, eccentric beauty. I'm wondering what the setting tone of the fashion and the aesthetics.
The Pantone color for 2026. Have you seen that?
No.
It's white. It's motherfucking white. Everyone was like, what kind of white nationalism bullshit is this? Like, I swear to God, I'll show it to you. They released it and everyone was like, I reject this.
So is there a color every year? See,
there's a Pantone really color every year for fashion.
Person.
Yeah.
So.
This is the color of the year.
So what
Cloud Dancer. It's white.
What is the color? What was the color for this year, 2025? Do you know?
Brown.
I could see that there has been a return to that, like the natural. That's been like a thing I've been seeing in fashion, like the natural tones.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's like different ones, so they'll have like spring and you know, like fall or whatever, the spring, summer, so they'll have like specific color trends and things, but like that was what we opened up with, was that like mocha color, and that's what we're opening 2026 is like that white cloud color, which everyone was like, who asked for this?
Also, like white clothes in general, it's to me just feels so unrealistic and not practical.
Aries placements. I'm gonna get dirty.
I had crumbs on my shirt just now.
I struggle to wear white.
We're both in our Saturnian vibes going on right now.
I wear like checkers that has white in it, but
I love the times when we record and we clearly don't communicate what our outfits are gonna be like, but the days we wear plaid or like the same color.
Well, technically I have like blue. It's my Ravenclaw sweater, so
our Ravenclaw vibes, the blue and the black.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like it's blue. It's like a gray wool. Similar. So, it's rainy.
Venus in Aquarius is really asking us on a collective, like, how can you love your most authentic version of self and find the beauty within your authentic self?
Like, the example that I want to give that Spirit's showing is, like, there's people that are, like, really weird and really eccentric, like, very obviously against the grain. And, like, no, like, more than you.
More than me.
More than you. And there's, like, this weird, like, societal norm that we've adopted in Western society of, like, judging people and ostracizing people so that, like, we can feel better about being closer to fitting in to whatever the societal standard or model is of the time. And that's something that's Pluto and Aquarius, like, would want to just, like, fucking chop the head off and send off into the freaking sunset. But, like, there's certain people that they're, like, super weird and you're like, the fuck is everybody clocking this fool? Like, what is he doing? But then he's so confident in who he is and so settled in who this person is that humans respond to that, and they'll look around and be like, are we supposed to mock this person or like ostracize them? And then they're like so just themselves and they don't question it, and like they're not like forcing it on you, and they're not like being weird about it. They're just being confidently who they are. And I find in those moments, in those spaces, people will then be like, okay, so I guess this is normal, and we just roll with it. Like, I think that's like Aquarius energy. Like, I'm so like rooted in who I am and my truth, and even if that's against the grain, like I don't care what's the grain and what's not the grain. I just show up fully in who I am, and like people like respect that confidence, and people respond to that kind of like settled presence, because so many people are hiding who they are, disassociating from who they are, cutting themselves into little pieces, sectioning themselves off, shaming themselves, judging themselves because they're trying to fit into whatever the societal norm is. When like Aquarius medicine is like, if the norm doesn't include you and make space for you, then fuck the norm. Like, create a new norm that makes space for you and includes exactly who you are. Why do you need to change who you are and what your beliefs and your values are for anybody ever? They're not you. They don't live your life. And I feel like that's what like Venus and Aquarius is like coming together, being like, be as bold and as weird and as risk taking and as future forward as you want to be. And like do it with pride, do it with honor.
Vesta's saying the same exact thing. Be devoted to your authenticity.
I'm devoted to not looking like that, to not fitting this box, to not trying to force myself, my unique essence to be something else than what it is.
100%. It's really a big deal, and I feel like that is what collectively the Pluto in Aquarius transit is teaching us all to embrace our authenticity.
I've been doing it more. I've been being more bold, like in my clothes and my self-expression. I know everybody thinks like everyone in my community is like, you are very bold in yourself. I'm like, there's more that I don't share. Like, just be prepared, y'all. But like, I've been going to acupuncture for my wrist and my foot injury. And like, I'll show up in like my checkered pants or have these like orange and black, like swirly checkered pants. And like, I just have like different, like bold things. And the ladies at the acupuncture are always like, oh, let's see what love is wearing today. Like, they're like, oh, I like your pants. Or like, I have my fuzzy shoes, like, oh, I like your shoes. Like, and then now it's become a thing where when I go, I'm like dressing up extra and they're like, did you do this for us? I'm like, yeah. But yeah, it's like, you think it's scary, but then on the other side, now that I'm doing it, it's like people are like, oh, this is like, today they were like, I love your butterfly clips. Like, so it's just like, when you break the mold and when you're yourself, people enjoy seeing, because humanity's greatest gift is creativity and creation. People enjoy on a instinctual level seeing all the facets of creation and creativity that exist. Every human has their own unique creative gift, their own unique creative flavor and expression. And that's like cool. Like, I feel like if other people didn't do that and I didn't stumble upon their stuff, then it wouldn't have been like, oh, I could do that. Oh, that's a thing that exists. Like, oh, like these septum jewelries that I bought, like I didn't know that they existed until I found the company that made them, you know? It's like everyone has to create like their unique thing.
Yes. It's, be your most authentic, vibrant self. And that leads us to our Capricorn new moon,
January 18th.
Hinted at earlier. January 18th, happening at 27 degrees of Capricorn, which is a decan ruled by the sun.
Super Capricorn.
Yep, relates to the Four of Pentacles. Super powerful, right? Because the new moon is when the sun and the moon come together. And so, the sun being there in its own decan is definitely super powerful.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I really love this new moon because it's opening the portal for eclipse season. So we're going to talk about the eclipses.
Not the March eclipses.
That's how I feel, is like the new moon in it. The new moon that opens the portal. So it could be the full moon, still not the eclipse, but that first new moon to me is like, all right, we're opening the doorway for the eclipse season to come in, but we're going to talk about that later. But yeah, this new moon, because of the Capricorn themes that we've been talking about, it's bringing up themes of setting intentions around your legacy, like what you are responsible for, the structure of your life, the long-term goals and commitments that you have, and planting intentions that are going to unfold throughout the years. Like, again, this is like long-term.
Because eclipses are like 18 months.
Visionary planning.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's not like you're setting intentions for a goal that you want to accomplish in a month. Like, this is like big picture
for the
vision
year.
Thinking, right? So, it's really asking us, like, what timeline are you willing to commit to? Like, what timeline do you want to see yourself on? And what are the steps that you are going to take? What are the steps that you are going to take that are going to align yourself with that timeline, with the structure of this new existence for you. So it's practical new moon. But it's also visionary because it's knowing that dreams are built on that practical, like real ground, like what I was saying earlier around Capricorn, taking the dreams out of the sea of the unconscious and then making a plan for it to occur with our consistent devotion and dedication for those dreams. So the other piece of this lunation, it is occurring in a conjunction with Mercury, so that's also present. We also have Mars in Capricorn still transiting, which is a beautiful thing because Mars again is exalted in the sign of Capricorn. The ruler of this lunation, Saturn, will be conjunct Neptune in Pisces. So again, it's that last little bit. So this is a beautiful time again to think about that, the long-term dreams and the visions, because Saturn and Neptune together are saying like, okay, like this is the bigger dream. And then Saturn is like, how can we bring it forward into a tangible reality for you?
Are you
Venus,
sure it's at 27 degrees? What time is it at?
So in LA, it's happening at 11:54 a.m.
Oh, a.m. Okay, I'm like way beyond that. Okay. Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
January 17, 2026.
I use this app January 18th.
Oh, 18. Okay, because I was like, it seems like it's on the 18th.
I use this app called The Moon, so it gives me
you're fine.
The exact timing for here in LA.
Yeah. 27. Well, because the sun is at 28 degrees. That's why I was like, what? It's at 28 degrees, not 27 degrees.
28 degrees.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why it wasn't making sense. I was trying to figure that out.
It is at 28 degrees. Did I say 27?
Yeah.
It's 28.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, glad we sorted that out because I was like, my map isn't showing your map.
It's the third decan, though, of Capricorn.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, 11, that makes sense. 11:57, yeah. Okay, so yeah, go on. Sorry.
11:54 a.m.
54.
In Los Angeles. Yes. We're getting mixed up with our numbers here.
Okay, 54. Yes, at 44 degrees. The mini degrees. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. 28. Yeah.
So then I was also going to say it's happening in a conjunction with the Venus in Aquarius as well.
Yep. And
so
Pluto.
We see that. And yes, the Pluto, because they're going to be conjunct in that first decan of Aquarius, because it's happening again in a later degree, that 28 degrees. So yeah, it's really powerful. And
this shape is like a thing I've seen before, the trapezoid thing. I know that's like an astrology shape. I'm obsessed with the shapes. I don't know. I think they're cool. I know you're always like, what the fuck? And I'm like, the shapes.
It's the configurations. So it is happening, in a sextile to the ruler of this lunation, Saturn in Pisces. And then it's happening also in a trine to Uranus in Taurus, Uranus retrograde in Taurus. So that's like setting the intention that has the capacity to grow and change and evolve. Right? Because Uranus supports the change. It's supporting the evolution of humanity. So we have that piece that is really strong.
It's a wedge. That's what that's called.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm really excited for this lunation. It feels like it is really setting the blueprint for the new timeline that we're meant to jump on. And the Four of Pentacles, the card related to this lunation, is a really interesting card because it teaches us about how our identity is intertwined with the legacy that we're meant to craft in this lifetime, what we're meant to leave behind. And also it teaches us about the frequency of resources. So I like to think about how like the pentacles at the bottom of the figure's feet are resources that obviously support our survival, support our sense of like the feeling of, we have all of our needs taken care of, the connection to the body. The pentacle in the heart is the resource of belonging. It's the resource of love, the resource of connection. And the pentacle at the head, the resource of enlightenment, the resource of the connection to what is beyond the physical realm, that feeling of support from the divine. So this new moon is also is saying, like, setting intentions around that quality of what it means to be well resourced for you in your own life and your own craft.
Yeah, so, and the only kind of like square or oppositional energy to the moon is the Chiron from Aries that we were talking about a little bit earlier. And then you were talking about the Uranus. It's opposing Black Moon Lilith. And so there's going to be like a lot of like healing pieces around identity, around freedom, expression, wounds, a lot of like suppression pieces where we feeling suppressed and not being able to take up space and be ourselves. And so I feel like those will be the main things, but there's a lot of like positive energy with this. Just so much supportive energy with this.
Yeah. Opposing Jupiter retrograde in Cancer too, which Jupiter exalted in Cancer. It's like, but not like a amplifying the direct support opposition of the seed that we're planting, the intention.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what's happening? It's a direct opposition.
Mine doesn't show it. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's at 18 degrees?
So
Jupiter?
Yeah.
Because, I guess it doesn't count it because it's like 28 and 18. It's like 10 degrees off. I don't know.
Some systems calculate it differently, but I would say it's happening in opposition.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because Jupiter is just so massive.
And I think that's just showing like all the themes from the Capricorn energy are being need to be balanced with themes of safety and expansion.
It's like I was saying earlier. It's like, what are the systems and the structures that you have in your life that serve safety?
Yeah. That's kind of what we're looking at is like building, like feeling, and then like addressing that, building, oh my God, I'm scared. Addressing that, moving forward.
Yeah.
And that's that long term that we were talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Let's move on to
Aquarius season. My brother's birthday.
Yeah, January. My mom's birthday too. Aquarius mom. Okay, January 19th to February 17th, the sun in Aquarius. It is like the great awakener. Just shining its light, because we have to think about the sun being at home domicile in the sign of Leo, where it's like the performer. The sun is like, yes, at home there. And then it's opposite Aquarius. The sun is considered to be in detriment because it's taking that egoic consciousness and pouring it into humanitarian values, pouring it into the collective vision. Like that is why it's the great awakener here. So, it's like shifting the themes into like the feeling of the freedom, the rebellion, the innovation. It is kind of like an electric, buzzy feeling, but we're already feeling that with all of the energy that we're seeing already in Aquarius.
Yeah, it's like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
I already have like 3-4 things in Aquarius.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's only like highlighting those themes, because remember what I said at the beginning of this, that this month, the whole theme of it, just if we break it down, it's this collective re-envisioning for the future that we are building together.
Yeah.
So, Aquarius season. And then on January 20th, this is an aspect that I wanted to highlight. Saturn at 27 degrees of Pisces is in a sextile to Uranus at 27 degrees of Taurus. So the sextile is a very supportive, helpful conversation that is happening. So it's the frequency of like stability, Saturn, meaning innovation, Uranus.
And change.
Yes. So
change and stability.
Creating like ethical innovation, sustainable change, grounded process, like spiritual restructuring, and new systems that are blending that Saturn and Pisces mysticism, spirituality with Uranus and Taurus, the practical. So Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that this sextile, it illuminates some kind of technology advancement that benefits society and like that supports the earth, because Uranus moving through Taurus has brought a lot of changes to the earth, right? That's, and also to our money systems and values and all that. But how can we create something that is more sustainable, that actually benefits the earth consciousness? Because this is our home. Like, this is where we live, like, as humans. I don't know any other planet that would sustain our human life. So here we are, right? So, yeah. It's asking us to look at the areas of Pisces and Taurus and asking yourself, like, what wants to be innovated in a way that is grounded and practical?
In themes of more like Taurian things. So
and
like
Pisces.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about the
Saturn
Saturn in Pisces, so they already know that part.
Yeah.
But like Uranus, Taurus, you covered that a little bit from lunation. I don't know. I just keep thinking about food, because I know like Taurus, Taurus is like really centered on like nourishing the body and making sure the body is comfortable and has all of its needs met.
Yeah.
It rules over that like second house of like the values and the assets and the money and things like that. I don't know, maybe there is some technological advancement in food or food systems, or like I know there's been like they basically like gutted the CDC, the Center for Disease Control. And so like a lot of like that would be the center that would say like recall on this food because there's salmonella or things like that. So I wonder if there'll be like something around that, like a regulation or a return to that, or like something like that. Maybe something with like the SNAP benefits. I don't know, I'm trying to think, like I just keep seeing like foods, how we're nourishing the self. I don't know, maybe they'll be like, we 3D printed this food or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, also, like, Saturn is the form, it is the practicality, is a structure. And then Uranus and Taurus is like, that is creating like shifts and changes. And so I'm also wondering, like, is there going to be something supportive that, because the sextile is a supportive aspect, that like creates some kind of change for the planet or the world in some way that is, again, grounded and sustainable. And maybe it is that, like what you're talking about, the food systems.
Something with that.
Or like just like the way that we
relate to it or something. I could see that.
So that really stood out to me as a important aspect to highlight. And then January 20th through February 5th, we'll have Mercury in Aquarius, because again, Mercury never travels too far from the sun. But this is a very innovative mind. Mercury in Aquarius, like if you have this natally, I'm like, you're literally a fucking genius. Like you are. It's a visionary mind. It's like a shift,
but often misunderstood, right? Like, yes, you're a genius, but like when you're a genius, that people never talk about, like, that means that your ideas are avant-garde, which literally this time. That's literally what it translates to in French. So it's like, not everyone is ready to hear what you have to say. Not everyone appreciates it. Not everyone is open. People think that you're going to be weird for saying that. And then 3 years later, they're going to be doing the exact same thing that you said, right? Like, so I feel like it's not without its burdens.
Yeah, that's definitely true. The second decan of Aquarius is a decan ruled by Mercury, Hermes, and it relates to the Six of Swords in the tarot. So it is kind of that feeling of sometimes you're just in that boat, like with the few people that get you.
Yeah, that's true.
Leading the
You're like, where are we going? I don't know. Figure it out when we get there.
But it does bring, to me, I always envision Mercury and Aquarius like lightning bolts, just like striking the mind with ideas, because it again is very visionary, it's innovative. So it's like unconventional problem solvings, especially around like collective things, because Aquarius rules over the collective mental clarity, new ideas around how we're working with technology.
I'm seeing a lot of like bullhorns, so maybe like protesting. Seeing someone like yelling into a mic.
Yeah, I mean, Mercury will at one point be in a square to Uranus, so that makes sense. Yeah. Because Mercury in Aquarius is the frequency of the voice of the rebel. Yeah. So
that totally makes sense.
And it's all about innovation again. So it's like leading the way for the new timeline, the new future.
So as you go through this transit, if you have weird ideas, like things that seem out of character, out of pocket, or something innovative that you're thinking about, even in your life, if you're like, hey babe, I think that we should start meal prepping, and that's crazy. I wouldn't ever thought we were meal preppers. Like, who cares? It's your innovative idea. Like, during this time, like, share it, right? Like, so vet obviously what you want to say. Don't just be like blindly like speaking into the mic. But like think about if it's a weird idea, maybe I should be sharing it during this time, because this is what Aquarius is all about.
Yes, and specifically for you, like look at your Aquarius house, like what area of life is your Aquarius house, because Mercury traveling through this house is going to bring some kind of new insight, that innovative mind to maybe a problem you've been having in that part of your life. It's, again, unconventional problem solving.
Yeah.
So
that's like, oh, I just tried this because randomly the thought came in my head and it just works. So like now I just do that. It's like, great, love that, you know, like do it more.
Yes.
I think like for me, the most impactful types of like healing are the ones that are like unique to your intuition, and they just come through and you just listen to them, because it's like all from you, by you, for you, and it's unique to you, and it's not like trying to like do whatever the book told you to do that somebody else did that worked for them. It's like something that's solely yours in a sense. So yeah, definitely, like I have Aquarius 3rd house, so my mind is Aquarian. And my communication and stuff, so I might have like new ideas to bring to the table for myself, a new aha moment in mindset, something controversial to say about the world, who knows, right? Like if you have like Aquarius like 10th house, that's your career, your legacy, your public image, you might have something that you want to share with your community. Maybe you have like a new innovative idea for what you see creating in your life. Maybe you're feeling like you have some cool idea for work or something, right? Like you bring something to the table. Maybe I'm trying to think like examples for other houses. Let's see, like if you have 6th house Aquarius, that's like your routines, your health and wellness, your day-to-day. So might be shifting our routines and how we care for ourselves, how we're speaking to ourselves, how we're thinking about things.
Yeah. And you're Virgo rising, so if you have that Aquarius in your 6th house,
journal it up. Journal it up,
regardless.
Like maybe you, I don't know, like that seems pretty on brand. Yeah, giving Aquarius 2nd house. Then you'll probably be like shifting your values and morals. Maybe you're like, I just need to say it. Like I don't give a fuck about this, or like I care about this. Or maybe like you want to use your money differently. You maybe want to like donate it or put it towards something that feels good. Maybe like what you're valuing kind of like changes during that time, and you're just communicating about it.
Yes. And another Aquarius aspect or transit that we're going to have.
You get an Aquarius.
All like the Aquarius. Mars. We have January 23rd until March 1st. Mars moving through Aquarius. So A rebel warrior.
We laid all the plans in the Capricorn energy that we're moving through, especially with Mars and Capricorn, and now we're going to battle with those plans. We're doing it. We're saying, okay, I said I was going to do this and this and this, so now let me take action. Let me fight for it.
100%. It is a revolutionary action transit. Like, that's
probably why I was seeing like the protesting and things, because that's like literally a few days before that happens.
100%, because Mars in Aquarius, it activates the activism quality, the innovation, the rebellion quality against outdated systems, progressive technology, and this sense of like collective courage. It's like igniting this fire within us that we as a collective outnumber the people in power right now. And we always will. And we always will. The people, power to the people. So it historically, Mars in Aquarius, this transit can ignite civil rights advancements, space exploration, and then technology breakthroughs, because Mars is like, take action, let's go. So it's kind of giving the vibe of like, if we are organized in that collective system with a collective vision together, we can utilize that to take action that creates change. Like, this is really big. Yeah. So,
especially with all the other energy in Aquarius, we're going to feel like true Aquarians during this time.
Yeah, but stay in your body. Don't get into the lower density of the extreme side of detachment, because that can also come up with Aquarius.
Yeah, like, fuck it, it sucks. I'm just gonna like dip out. I'm not gonna be part of this.
No, stay in your body.
Yeah.
You have your
protect your ankles during that transit. The Mars one.
Yeah. All right. Now we're going to move into January 24th all the way until April 25th. We have Athena moving through Pisces. Athena in my first house. Hello. This is intuitive strategy, because Athena, she's a multifaceted goddess, right? So she's the goddess of war, wisdom, artistry, perception. She is the goddess of weaving. So in the sign of Pisces, it's like she is the strategist that is connected to the mystical planes. She is intuitive, and she brings that wisdom wherever she goes as she's transiting throughout the zodiacal wheel. And in Pisces, she brings her strategy through intuition, dreams, symbolism, the creative unconscious. It's a spiritual strategy, which feels really in alignment, since this is happening at that last wave of Saturn being in Pisces before Saturn moves into Aries.
So, and I also think with the Aquarius energy, it bodes really well, right? Yeah. Because it's like,
because she's been
I have things Aquarius. I want to say, like things I want to do, like plans that I, wrote down and set in motion, and like this, like you said, Saturn and Pisces, like boundaries or all these different things, and like now I can apply intuitive strategy towards them.
Yes. And she has been transiting through Aquarius. She had a really long transit through Aquarius, which is her sign of domicile in a sense. So I feel like she kind of left her wisdom in that sign for now, like what we're seeing with all of the planets being in Aquarius during this time.
Yeah, I think it's kind of symbolic that it's like all the Aquarius like transits happen, and then the day after those complete, like she's moving sign. She's like, right, okay, bye.
I left my wisdom and strategy here for you. Now I've got to move on to implement this strategy within the collective spiritual psyche.
Yeah. So I also think too, because Pisces is the sign of the artist, like we might be processing and like employing the strategy through our creative processes, through art, right? Like, because art is important during these times, because it allows us to alchemize, to understand what's going on and what we feel, and it allows us to disseminate like ideas. And so we might be like wanting to create something around that, maybe synthesizing all the feelings that we've been having from the Aquarius energy or about the collective and how we can move forward, and doing that maybe in a creative fashion.
100%. I literally wrote, this is a artistic renaissance moment for the collective. So
Cute.
Yeah. And, you know, she is so artistic. Athena is so creative.
Yeah, she has like that woven snake like fucking coat
she brought
thing.
weaving to the planet. Like that's what she's known for in that part of her artistry. So yeah, I feel like this Pisces energy, it's like we're going to have the dreams and our intuition speak to us around what it is that we're here to create, the artistry that is meant for us. And Athena's just supporting the strategy and implementing that and bringing those things to life.
Meditating during this time, or journeying with intention. Yeah. Doing dream work. Like that's all going to be really impactful for help bringing those visions like into your consciousness.
100%. Athena is beautiful energy to work with for visualization in general. She rules over hypnosis and the realms of regeneration in general. So when you operate from those spaces of like taking the time to go inward and to travel with your visualization, what that is doing is regenerating every single cell in your body, because it's bringing you closer to the visions that you're here to birth in this lifetime. So I'm excited for this transit personally as a Pisces rising. And I know right now I'm having my Athena return. She's in Aquarius now as we're recording, but I just think Athena in your first house is such a beautiful time to reorient your sense of perception. So anytime we have Athena in our first house, it's
your strategy for yourself, for your life. Yeah.
So I love that. All right. Are we ready for the new era? Dun, dun, dun. Are we ready for this new era? Okay. Lord. January 26th. All the way until May of 2038.
12 years.
We have, dun, 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 Neptune moving into Aries completely. Will not go back into Pisces. No more Neptune in my first house. That is done.
Yeah, I was telling people when I was writing my Substack that the Neptune in Pisces energy is like that Renaissance painting with the lady like on the fainting couch. And she's just like hanging off it. I feel like that's very Neptune in Pisces. Like, I want to sit around and dream all day and like just be in pretty things.
Yes.
And
lost in time. It's fantasy.
Yes. Yeah. Like I can just faint on the couch for a couple hours. That's my day. You know? Like, so I feel like we've collectively been in this for like a minute. And it's like, it's nice to dream.
Yeah.
But like, don't let your dreams be dreams, you know? Like, to quote Shia LaBeouf. Like, this Neptune Aries is like, okay, I'm ready. Like, let's go. Like we said, Aries is the go-getter, the first one. Yeah. Wants to take action, wants to show up, wants to be a leader. And I feel like we're going to be taking a lot of that and applying it to, like, the Neptunian themes of, like, spirituality and intuition and direction. And I feel like it's like weird because it's like Neptune is at home with Pisces because that's like the modern ruler for Pisces. So they're kind of the same energy, similar.
Yeah, oneness, spirituality.
Yeah. So we've been having a lot of that. And we've seen that with a lot of people turning back to spirituality, a lot of people trying to find oneness within different groups. And that's where they're clinging on to the ideas of them. Yeah. And not the realities of them. And they're like, Trump is great. He's going to help me. And it's like none of the facts in front of you are showing that or proving that, but you're still tapping into this delusional belief. Like that's very Neptune and Pisces.
So delusional.
Like it's going to be great for me though. Like you can't yes and yourself into that. Like you can't just like love and light your way into that shit. So like with Neptune and Aries, it's going to be like, do it then. Yeah. Show it then. Prove it then, you know? Like if that's what you believe, like go about it. Act that belief.
The action.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people are going to be in for like a rude awakening, maybe, when we swap in from Neptune to Aries. And I think a lot of people are going to be like, finally, like I feel like I have this energy behind me, you know, pushing me forward and not like being I don't have the energy for it, you know, like, I just want to create something. It's like, now do it.
The spark is going to be lit.
Yes.
But also Aries medicine teaches us how to honor our energy because it is cardinal fire, and both of us totally get this, Aries sun, Aries moon here, where it's like a lighter. The flame is there, and then we have all the energy to go forth, and then there are moments when the flame is not there. and so I feel like Neptune moving through Aries is also going to bring up like themes around like spiritual burnout of like I am just so tired of these narratives being forced down my throat and people taking accountability of like their own spiritual identity. It's like spiritual sovereignty.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're going to believe in this, like, you need to take accountability for what you're believing in. You can't just, everybody else is doing it. No. You can think for yourself.
100%. Because that's what Aries medicine teaches us, is to trust in our own sense of self and our identity and our own unique passion.
Do you think people will be pulling away from spirituality? Because I feel like Aries is like, I just want to have a good time.
Well, that's what I was sharing earlier. I feel like people are definitely going to, it's like Neptune moving into Aries, what you're saying, the rude awakening, it's like having the rose-colored glasses like ripped away from your eyes and being like, oh my gosh, this is how it really is. And so it's sort of like, okay, well then now I, as a sovereign being, am meant to take accountability over like what it is that I believe in.
I think either people will pull away or they'll double down and they'll actually be like, fine, I'll take action.
Make it a part of their like identity.
Like I see someone being like, fine, I'm going to go out and shoot them then, you know, like I'm going to do it.
Is a sign of war. Yeah. Because it's like, if I believe this so strongly, and we see that, especially with Christianity, how many horrendous actions have been taken place.
In the name of God. And God. I love that meme.
Sickening.
Yeah, it's worse than sickening.
Yeah. It's just disturbing.
Yeah, it's like stupid.
It's heartbreaking.
It's so dumb. Yeah, so I feel like some people are going to double down and they're going to get real angry. I see a lot of men just like acting out of anger because of this transit. Because you know what? If you don't question things and you don't make it a practice in your spirituality to question your ego, and then all of a sudden it feels like the table, you know, was pulled out from underneath you, then like you're going to be pissed. You're going to be like, who the fuck do I blame for this shit? Like, who convinced me of this? Who told me that? Like, it's you. You need to take accountability. That's what the Saturn piece is going to be there telling us. Yes. But, like, I feel like a lot of people just aren't practiced at taking accountability for their actions. And that's why we're in these situations. Because nobody wants to admit when they're wrong and, like, change. It's okay to do that, you know? Like, you don't have to stick it out and be like, no, I'm going to double down and just, like, be harmful to more people. Like, super weird.
Yeah, and then Neptune creating the illusion around that, like creating the fantasy of like, this is okay because of my belief systems.
Yeah, exactly. Giving you permission.
Yeah.
I also think a lot of people are going to be having a lot of ideas and maybe like starting but not finishing something because of the Aries energy. Like, oh, I'm going to make the shift, but like I didn't really do it. Yeah. I did a little.
Yeah, because of that cardinal. It's like the light's there and then it's gone. And then...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny you were talking about Aquarius being like the rebel warrior. I'm like, I see Aries as the warrior, but it's maybe not the rebel warrior.
Well, no, Mars in Aquarius is the rebel warrior specifically.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because I was like...
Yeah, no, Mars in Aquarius.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. That totally makes sense. Okay.
But
so now this is like Aries, Neptune is like the spiritual warrior.
I literally have that in my notes. Spiritual warrior.
I love that.
But that's what I mean by like all of us on an individual level taking accountability for our belief systems.
Yeah, we're going to be collectively hexing the fuck out of these people. The spiritual warriors. It's like, I'm gonna meet you in my dreams tonight. We're gonna go. You wanna join the intergalactic battle that's going on together in our dreams tonight? Like, let's go.
Yeah, it does feel like Neptune and Aries is bringing up this like spiritual. It feels like kind of like it's gonna be a spiritual crisis for some people around who the fuck am I?
Yeah, if I align myself with these beliefs and now the wool is pulled out from my eyes. Who the fuck am I? Yeah, because that people tie their beliefs to their identity. That's how they get you, is like identity politics.
Yes.
But you can believe in something and it doesn't define you.
And you can shift, right? You have the ability to shift and change your belief systems depending on the information that has been brought in for you. You don't have to stay in one ideology just because that is what was given to you as a young person.
Yes.
Like
you have permission to change. 2 manifesting generators are here to tell you have permission to change and evolve, because that's what we're here to teach the world, is that it's okay to change and evolve.
Yeah.
I also feel there's something I was going to say. I'm annoyed now. Whatever. Maybe it'll come back to me. Oh, I was seeing damn, I lost it again. I hate it.
That's the Neptune piece. It's
I hate it here.
Floats in,
I hate
and
it
then
here.
it floats out, and then it'll float back in.
Hopefully it floats back in. I don't know, man.
I also feel like Neptune in Aries is going to be bringing it's either going to be crashing down the illusions that we have around leadership, because Aries is leadership, or it's going to be putting up more illusions around leadership. Because it's like, people will believe anything if it fits their narrative of their identity.
Yes.
Even though the truth is right in front of you.
Yes. That's why belief and idea is like the most powerful thing. Yeah.
So I feel like there's going to be something around what it means to be in spiritual integrity when it comes to true leadership. So hopefully we see that at the end of this transit, of people operating from a space of true leadership. But then it's also, I mean, we look at history and we look at like what has been done in the name of God or the name of the Lord from, I have the spiritual conviction to take this land.
Yeah, that's very Neptune Aries energy. Like, God told me, so I'm going to go do it.
Oh, yeah. That's what I mean about like either the illusions crashing down or the illusions just amplifying and anchoring into the identity, the sense of self.
Especially with Uranus and Gemini, I feel like it's going to be like, me, listen to me, I have the right thing to say, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So that's why it's going to be really important to use your discernment.
We've been saying that a lot on this podcast, and if you are sitting,
it's like a humanity issue at this point. That's why.
If you're sitting in this circle with us, you are someone I know who is willing to do that. So
yes,
thank you for being here.
Yeah,
and for being that light for other people, welcoming them into the discernment as well, because we need more of this, like spiritual leaders from operating from a place of integrity,
and not spiritual leaders that like need 100 million followers.
Yeah.
We need real, grounded, rooted community members that can guide us and can provide like your group of kids in your elementary school, like your family members, your friends. Like, you don't need 1 million people to influence. You need to create sustainable change in your community, like where you are rooted, where you are planted right now in your life. Yes. And that's going to reflect a much more meaningful and robust spirituality than like one person in New York influencing millions of people around the world. Like, their life is different. Yeah. Their like government is different. Like, what they're facing in their immediate surroundings and community is different. Like, they're not going to be technically, I mean, like, I know we have like a global village now, but it's like they're less likely to be part of the same culture as you know? And I think like that's will also be nice to see, like, I don't know, with the Aries energy, it's like I take action, but if it's more immediate in your community, you'll be able to see that action, like rooted and changing, and you'll be like, oh, it's working. Instead of like, I'm saying this to someone online and they just like it, you know? It's like, I don't know if how much that impacted them or if they fully understood my message.
Yeah. Well, it's action also that like, that permeates, right? Because that's the Neptune quality of taking something and then it just disseminates throughout the fields. Because I view Neptune as this like hazy, mystical fog, and so then the action that we're taking, it has the quality of permeating through the fields. Yeah. And I really feel like this transit is inviting everyone into their own spiritual leadership. Like, it is awakening your spiritual warrior.
Yeah. I will. So I remembered the thing. It's about the aliens. I'll talk about it after this. But I will say, as a spiritual mentor, like, I have taught a bunch of my clients, a bunch of people come into my orbit asking how to do this kind of work. What's the right way to do this? How do you do that? spirituality, because we're so disconnected to it from traditions and cultures from colonization, it can feel like this black box where it's like, I don't know, there's so much going on, there's so many different ways to do it. What's the right way, what's the wrong way? So I feel like this transit is really teaching people what I like to teach people is like, you make it what it is to you. Like, if you like vibe with your cultural background, do that. If you don't vibe with your cultural background, don't do it. If it's open and it's not appropriative, you know, use what you're inspired by and allow the inner knowing to kind of come through. Like, I'm not the kind of teacher that's like, do this, do that, do that, do that. I'm the kind of teacher that's like, well, what are you feeling? What do you like? Here are options. Like, let's try this, experiment with this. Does that feel good? Did you like that? Yeah. So that you can learn how to make those decisions for yourself. Yes. And you can give yourself permission and to change, to let go of things, so you're not feeling like you need to get the answers from outside of yourself every single time because you don't know enough or you're not an authority enough. Like, you might not know how to do spells or whatever, but like, you know what's going on in your life. You know what you believe in. You know what you resonate with. You are the authority of you. Yeah. Like, you are the only one that has that permission. So I feel like that Neptune in Aries is going to be like, why are you doing this practice? Who told you? Like, does it resonate with you? Then do it. If not, don't do it.
Because ultimately, this transit is teaching us on a spiritual level deep self-trust. And that's what you're reflecting back to your clients. Yeah. And that's our Aries energy. I do the same thing. I just say I'm a mirror.
Yeah. Like, they want me to give them the answer. I'm like,
yeah. You have the answer.
No. You need to learn how to listen to the answers that come from within you. That's what's broken in our society is they've conditioned us from a young age, from school, to listen to outside of ourselves, follow rules, authority. You're wrong if you don't follow these rules Neptune that you don't even know that they exist until you come in contact with them.
Yeah, the Neptune Pisces of listen to the preacher.
Yeah.
They know all the answers. Listen to the spiritual guru. They know all the answers.
Yeah, like it's giving, like, I keep seeing, what's his face, who's the cult leader, the actor, who's also in the band, Jared Leto. He's a cult leader. Look it up. I just keep, I don't know why they keep giving him fucking roles in Disney. Like, he's literally a cult leader. Why are we giving him money? Anyways,
that's I hate crazy. I don't know anything about that. So,
dude, him and Kanye did this weird collaborative thing where they were in like white in this field and they filmed like a whole music. It was weird. It's fucking weird.
Kanye is really just off the rails.
I know, he's Gemini to the core. He's a projector. Nice. So I keep seeing like this visual of like you going to like, oh, my family member told me come to like their spiritual thing, like, and it's like some cult, and you're sitting there like, this is a crock of shit. Like, who the fuck, what are you selling me? Like, I don't believe in this shit. Like, I feel like it's like that person that's sitting there that's like, yeah, this is all lies. Like, why are we sitting here pretending like we want to listen to what this person has to say? Like, this doesn't mean anything to me. So I feel like you're gonna have to like consistently be like, what is it for me? Does it validate me? Does it make sense for me? Does it help me help the collective? Like, I agree.
Something else with this transit that's coming through is the spirituality that can be experienced through physical activity.
I was going to say that too. A lot of workout movement, working your feelings, getting the,
Like, or like the spiritual revelations that can come from doing
your mind is clear because you did all the physical activity and now you're tired, so you can get all the shit out of the way.
Especially because this transit is coinciding with Saturn moving into Aries. Yeah. I feel like there's something a lot really of workout, special around.
Yeah. Yoga maybe will be like the spiritual leaning like workouts. But like running, all these things, like they can help us process emotions and feelings.
Physical activity 100% can be a spiritual practice.
Yeah, and it can be a space for meditation. Like if you're running or riding your bike on your own, you can listen to meditative music or next to nothing. That's preferred. For your brain for meditation. And like those types of activities you might be finding like you get the most aha moments out of during this time.
So Neptune and Aries, I feel like the bigger question, this is what I wrote down when I was thinking about this, the bigger question it's asking us is, who am I when I live my truth without hesitation? Because Aries doesn't hesitate. Aries operates on instinct.
That's so true. Yeah. So the thing that I forgot that I remembered was about the Galactic Federation, because I brought up the thing about fighting the aliens in your dreams. I predict that something's going to happen with the Galactic Federation with Neptune and Aries.
What do you mean?
I think there's going to be a change, because there's been a stalemate for a long time with the Galactic Federation, and like the decision on like should Earth exist, should Earth not exist. I think there's going to be movement.
Did you see Bulgonia yet?
Bulgonia? Is that a movie?
Yeah, the movie with Emma Stone.
No.
Oh my god, please see it. Y'all, if you haven't seen
Is that the one where
movie,
she's like the won the Oscars or whatever?
Did it win the Oscars?
No.
I actually don't know, but it's such a good fucking movie. Please watch it if y'all haven't seen it. I would rewatch that movie like now.
I'm probably watching the oh my god, Bulgonia. Is that how you do? Oh yeah, I spelled it right finally. Bugonia.
Yeah, Bugonia. Am I saying it wrong?
Maybe I heard it wrong. I don't know.
Okay, but it is good.
Oh my god, quintessential 70s font. That makes everything sci-fi. I hate when people do that. Sorry.
But I can't like talk about it with you because I don't want to spoil it. But yeah.
I literally don't care about spoilers.
I
Two conspiracy obsessed men.
Like, why don't you care? Like,
because knowing the end doesn't change anything for me. I'm a 3-line. It's about the journey.
It changes everything for me. I don't want to know. Don't spoil it.
Two conspiracy obsessed men kidnap the CEO of a major company when they become convinced that she's an alien who wants to destroy Earth.
Yeah, I'm not going to share the ending, but interesting. I don't really know how I feel about that.
It's kind of funny. That's like where our society is. Conspiracy people, CEOs, people in power wanting to destroy Earth. Are they an alien? Are they
well, clearly their actions do not show the collective that they give a shit about our well-being. Like, clearly.
I know. But it's a free market. There's going to be so many cool inventions.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, the overview of January.
Wait, sorry. I just totally threw the Galactic Federation at them. Okay, so look up the Galactic Federation if you don't know what that is. It's like a council that unites all the different alien and different beings and races in like the galaxy. It's also, you can look it up in your chart. It only exists in Sagittarius degrees, so yours truly has the Galactic Federation in their first house.
Conjunct my moon.
Yeah, conjunct the rising.
Up in my 10th house. Hello.
It's like, not only am I Hera, but I'm all the aliens. Yeah. That makes sense why I can talk to all of them. Because I have like that queen of the aliens vibe. Maybe I had a past life as a queen of... I'm going to get that as a tattoo.
Queen of the aliens?
Yeah, I don't know. I saw it. So like, if I see it, I have to do it because of inner vision.
Ooh, I love that.
Okay, so yeah, the Galactic Federation, it's like a council. They've been in a war for a long time. You can look this up. Like, lots of psychics online have tapped into this. Lots of people have dreams that they're fighting a war. If you have that, that's because your soul is going and tapping in to fight that war that's going on right now. Basically, the crux of the war is that there's parts of alien races and people who don't want Earth to exist and want to like start over because we fucked up so bad. And then there's some that do want Earth to exist. Those are the like human pieces. There's obviously other like racial things between the different aliens and their planets and stuff that has happened over time. But there's been, I feel like, a stalemate type of like, no one is pushing the needle forward really. And so I felt like maybe there would be some forward movement or some action happening during the Neptune and Aries transit.
I mean, Neptune and Aries and Saturn and Aries, I just feel like that is going to bring some kind of aggression.
Yeah, that's why I felt like it would be like we're getting fed up and we're doing something.
So whether that's like physical war, and we're already seeing that right now. We're like on the brink of possibly a World War III. Yeah, right now, exactly where we're at. But then, yeah, I mean, if there are that's the Aquarius energy, the connection to the galactic. Also Pisces is that too, the last two signs of the zodiac. So maybe there is something in the last, also that maybe we'll see something happening in the last little bit of Saturn moving through Pisces. That's like the final straw. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it feels like people are getting a little fed up.
I feel like they have definitely been easing the collective into the understanding that we're not alone in the universe through the media since the 80s, really.
Yeah.
So it's just, for me, like,
it's like
pushing the narrative of the extraterrestrials that only want to harm us, to me, is very dangerous. And I do understand that is a very potential truth, but I also feel like that's not the only truth.
Well, that's why I said there's some that do this and some that do that.
Yeah, I just hate that narrative.
I don't think it's all of them, no. There's clearly, like, each of the alien races, like, overall, like, are either pro or against. And then there's people, like, it's, like, also, like, similar to us. Like, overall, our government is against immigrants, but there's many people that aren't against immigrants, right? Like, it's like that type of thing. So like the structure in the government doesn't always define the people that exist within it. So you have both. Like, they can be pro and some people can be against. They can be against and some people can be pro, like, within the societies. Yes. I think obviously there's proof that there's enough of us that like do believe in humanity because we're still here.
We chose to be here in this wild time. Our souls did.
Yeah, I can't wait till someone pulls my Matrix plug for me. Thank you very much, please.
No,
you still haven't seen that shit.
Stay with me.
No, we're watching The Matrix right now. She's never seen The Matrix, y'all.
I've seen the first one.
Okay, you saw the first one? Okay. It's better out of The Matrix. Yeah. You'll learn to love the gruel.
Yeah. But stay with me.
You're like, for a little longer, please. Please don't leave me. Please. I'm like, all right, y'all. Gotta suffer in this bitch with everybody else.
Here we are. Okay, the overview.
Here we are.
The overview of January. It's a karmic reset. It is a visionary portal, emotional, like, big emotional frequency with that Cancer full moon. It is healing around the identity that we talked about with Chiron Direct, and it's a collective future building for the beginning of this completely new era, because we are stepping into a new era. There is no going back. Yeah,
it just feels like as Uranus moves into Gemini, that it's like, really, it's like, hold on to your butts. Like, we're going on this. So this will be a great time to get it out with the Cancer full moon, ground down with all the Capricorn, address the Aquarius, like, where you're not feeling like it's like fitting and all these things, and then, like, be done.
And then we're going to enter February, which we'll talk about. I literally wrote in my notes, this is a month for the books, baby.
Yeah, my brother's a February Aquarius, so we'll see how that happens. And my aunt, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have a client who's the day after my brother. He's February 7, my brother. And I think my aunt's February 5. My client's February 8.
My mom's February 9th.
Damn. Like, all in a row.
Yeah, February. Okay, so we'll talk about that another episode. We're going to close with a tarot pull.
I threw the box at my dog because she was I was gonna show you it's Botticelli tarot, but don't worry, it's a paper thing. I didn't hurt her or nothing. She's just deaf, so I have to communicate with her sometimes through throwing things.
I love this deck. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, so it's like Spirit was like, girl, I need to update your ass.
Oh, let me pull all this forward.
I think I got it. I'll bring it over here.
Okay.
Teamwork. Oh my god. Oh, okay. All right. It's gilded. It has, like, Botticelli. Yeah. Like, if you're an art nerd like me,
I love it.
You'll love it.
Beautiful.
Studied art history in college. For no reason.
So let's tap in, Spirit. Like, what is a collective message that can support people for the month of January 2026? The
on
collective re-envisioning. What's happening?
The 5 of Pentacles. Reversed.
Okay. So interesting, because when the Five of Pentacles comes through reverse, typically this is a sign of moving out of a dark night of a soul period. And it's that...
That's like an understatement for 2025.
Big understatement. But yeah, this card, it relates to the first decan of Taurus, a decan ruled by Mercury. So it is the quality of like a stubborn mind and like the belief systems that we have mentally, because in the Rider-Waite tarot we see that there are two figures like out in the cold, and they are not seeing the window behind them that could lead them into warmth. So it's like,
is there a light at the end of the tunnel?
Is like in struggle.
Yes.
So when it comes to reversed, it's like an ending of that.
Yeah.
And a reshifting of the mind into values that are in deeper alignment with one's actual truth.
Totally on brand for what we talked about for all of January. And you can kind of see that he has like this vagrant kind of clothes. So it's like implied that he's not rich. He's not doing super well. He's kind of just sitting outside in nature. Like he looks like ho-hum. He's like looking down, kind of sad at his life. But the pentacles are like up. So it's like we need to move into like this beautiful space behind here and not stay down here in this limited like thinking.
Or it could be saying like Spirit saying what it means to ground your energy with all of the change stepping into a new era, to have a mindset that is grounding, patient.
I just keep hearing
stable.
Like this too shall pass. Like I feel like a lot of people really went through it in 2025, and it rocked a lot of people, and they were kind of like, what? Like, why is this happening to me? Why am I going through so much change? It's like all the people who do like astrology and human design and all the things, like, girl, we told you. But it's like, you could have known this.
Yeah.
Which is why we do this work. But I feel like they're sort of saying like we shouldn't have that mentality like, oh, it sucks that I'm going through it and blah, because this is the best, ripest time to pull from what is and make what should be or what we want. That's kind of what Spirit is showing me, is like, even though it feels like shitty to go through change or to be put through the tests and the ringers and being called to do better and better and more and grow and address and look at these things, they're like, that is like the magical part. That's like the mixing of the cauldron. That's what creates the end goal that you want. So like be here in this and embrace the shifts and the changes, and don't, like, I just keep feeling like they're sort of saying like, don't have like a negative attitude about this. Like don't be like, why do I have to do this? Like this sucks that I'm being, asked to change. And instead they're like, wow, like I get the opportunity to like change this in a way that feels great for me and aligns with what I want. Like, yeah, it kind of sucks. Like, they keep showing this, like, gray color. So, like, maybe it's not, like, glamorous and fun. But, like, when I get to the other side, I'm going to enjoy that solid foundation that I put there, It doesn't need to be flashy. It doesn't need to be trendy. It needs to be, like, real and rooted. And I think, like, we're, like, collectively, like, moving away from that, like, suffering, struggling mindset. Like, you're being asked to, like, a lot of what we were talking about was like moving away from those types of themes of like being stuck, not doing your dreams, not taking action. So collectively we're also seeing that our system is like designed to make us struggle and designed to make us sick and designed to make us suffer. And so it's like, with all this revolutionary Aquarian energy, now we're part of the group that gets to change that. That's why we're here on Earth. Yes. It's like we were selected as a council to say, like, what is the new system that we want in our society? And, like, it's not fun to go through those hours-long deliberations where everybody's saying their piece and all their thoughts and stuff, but it's cool to be, like, have your name, like, be part of that group of people when, like, you leave this mortal plane. Like, that's kind of, like, they're sort of, it's very Capricorn, Saturnian, like, they're, like,
that's
think about the big picture, babe. Like, it's not about the immediacy. Like, yeah, this sucks that I have to do this, but think about the big picture. It's, like, when I have to do something that I don't want to do immediately in my environment, I think about it in terms of like, current me is setting up future me for success. And so while it may suck to have to go to bed on time and brush my teeth and do all the things, tomorrow I'm going to feel really good because I'm going to be rested and I'm going to have done all my hygiene things. And then the next day, it's going to be even easier to do that. And 10 years from now, I'm going to be so thankful that I developed this routine that helped me because now I'm well rested and I have really good like hygiene in my teeth. And so I'm not going to get dementia and Alzheimer's. I know it's like a weird example, but like that's how it can feel. It's like moving out of the toddler mentality of like, this sucks and I don't want to do it right now, and being like, wow, what a blessing that I get to do this sacred work that doesn't always look fun.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. Oh, yes. I feel like it's also saying how important it is for, in the process of all of this change, to have a mindset that is rooted in like patience. Like that's the Taurus medicine, is the patience, because these changes, like we were talking about Pluto and Aquarius, this is a 20-year transit.
Right.
Like this is change that transformation that happens over a long period of time. So I feel like as we're entering this new era, Spirit is saying how important it is to have that mindset that is rooted in patience, and patience with yourself, your own process, and then patience with the change that we are co-creating in the world.
Yes, because that's that like council thing that I was talking about. Everybody has something to say. Everybody has exactly. You have to be patient through that.
Yes.
You have to let everybody say what they need to say. You need to let everybody have their time on the platform and speak their truth and their piece. And you need to let everybody get it all out so that we can then see what we have working with, and then we can organize it.
Yes, 100%.
Wow. Wow. You never get the memes. It's okay though. I hope y'all get the memes when you're listening. Please write us, email us, dude. Like, she missed all 3 of the memes I threw today. My Gemini Mercury is suffering.
Josh feels the same way. He's like, why are you not on the internet? Like,
I'm just like, why are you not laughing at my jokes? They're funny.
Like, why don't you get this meme or like this song that's been going on TikTok?
I know. I'm always having to explain like trends and things, especially because I'm like queer. So it's like I'm explaining like queer stuff to Frankie, and he's like, oh, that's a thing. And I'm like, girl. Come on.
Yeah. Remember when I told you about the winged eyeliner being like bi vibes?
Yeah. That's like, you're so late to the table with that one.
Well, I've been doing this since
But for knowing it, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. I didn't realize it.
It's like you're bi and you didn't even know it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I knew it as a kid.
Yeah.
I was like 5 years old. The first crush I had on a boy and a girl. Like,
I knew in middle school.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't interested in like boys in that way. I had like a boyfriend and like a crush on one boy, and that was pretty much all of like elementary school. And then like middle school was when I was like, oh, and then I had a girlfriend.
That's cute.
Yeah, we had the same name. I'm not gonna say it because it's my dead name, but we had the same name, and like they would just add like an S at the end. Like it would be like, hi Tylins. Like it was like that.
That's cute.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a good time. It was like right around when the I Kissed a Girl song came out. I was thriving.
Aww.
I remember I bought that CD for her, and I was like, this is us. I was like, I know I've already kissed you, but like, this is us.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, it was very wholesome. Although her family was like super fucked up. So
yeah, I was hella repressed, my little self. Little Catholic girl.
It's a lot of like heteronormative conditionings, but like my mom was like chill. Like I was like, I gotta tell her. She was like, whatever you want to love. And then I was like telling my dad, and he was like, whoever you want to love, I don't give a fuck. My aunt is gay, so like his whole family, like, they're cool.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm sorry. You get to be gay now on the podcast. Wear your eyeliner, babe. Let them know. Like you swing both ways.
Like the Pluto and Aquarius, though, like that's the transformation on a collective level of like
gender norms.
Who you are, like be yourself, be authentic.
Yeah,
like
that's why people talk about David Bowie as like the quintessential Aquarius, because I think he's Aquarius rising, and like he was like he would wear fucking like leotards and makeup and like dye his hair and like do magic, like very like women centered things. But he was like, I don't give a shit. And like all the women fucking were obsessed with him. Like it's like, if a man is listening to this, like there are men that are feminine and they are hot. Prince was like, I'm a symbol. I'm not a man. I'm not a woman. I'm going to shake my ass cheeks. I'm going to wear my little beret. Like David Bowie was like, I'm going to wear full face makeup. I'm going to be in drag in this movie and you're going to lust after me. Like you don't need to be masculine in the way that our gender norms are set up.
Youngblood.
Very Aquarian, very against the grain, very mixed femininity, all the things like
MGK.
People.
You hate him.
Yeah, fuck that man. He's out of that list because he's a nasty pedophile. So yeah, it's like all those people, like it's okay. Like be whoever you are in your unique expression. Like people will be more attracted to that than you trying to be masculine.
Yeah, it's the era of authenticity.
Yeah.
That is 2026. That's what we're stepping into, the era of authenticity, spiritual sovereignty. Yeah.
Yeah, so come to our workshop if you want to learn more about that. Submit any questions to our IG, to our Gmail, which we have that listed in the outro, so you can listen to all of that. Leave us a review, follow us, subscribe to us on all the platforms, wherever you listen, wherever you get your social medias. The Celestial Circle Pod, I think is what we landed on.
It's the Celestial Circle podcast on IG and YouTube. But TikTok has the
Celestial Circle
limit, so it's a Celestial Circle Pod.
Okay.
On TikTok.
All right. So if you type in the Celestial Circle Pod, you'll get enough numbers and letters that you'll
find us. You'll find us.
You'll get it. Just open the internet and say like, "Show me love's face," and then I'll be there.
Show me love's.
That's how AI works, right? I'm gonna do that tactic that like feminist women do where it's like you pretend to like that's what stock investing is, right? Where it's like that's what AI is, right? Yeah. Anything else you want to add?
I feel like that's complete. We shared a lot here. I hope y'all were taking notes on the dates and where these things are occurring for you, and submit your questions. We want to answer them. Sit in the circle with us. Yes. Share with all your friends.
Yeah. We're manifesting generators. We love to
respond.
So
give it to us, baby.
Yeah. Give us things to respond to. Damn it. I'm always asking and then it's like crickets and I'm like, what the hell?
Don't be scared. We're not scary, right? Maybe we are. It's our Aries
people have
intensity,
always told me that I'm intimidating. I don't know what to tell you about that one. Oh.
Yeah, people say that to me too.
Yeah.
But I'm like, why? We're tiny. We're sweet.
Yeah. That's why you have so much vitality in us. We're like chihuahuas. We're loud, but we're tiny. Hey man, chihuahuas are the oldest living dogs because they're tiny.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, they're feisty dogs. Feisty.
That's because they're Latino.
Actually, if I ever do get a dog, I want a Xolo dog. They're like the oldest dog.
The
they're
one,
hairless.
That's the one that my friend has that I watched. That was like crazy.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute and smart.
Hers was not really cute. He was weird looking. Actually, my ex-friend. Ooh, airing my drama. Yeah, they're really cute. You have to put oil on their skin.
Yes, especially with the sun out here. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, they're the ones that are like the spirit animal ones.
Yes.
For the underworld.
Yeah, because they're the oldest breed of dog
that's alive.
Yeah.
I'm thankful that all the modern breeds of dogs are fluffy. That's how I want to end this note. I'm grateful for the furry dogs. The dogs without fur. It was hard to pet my friend's dog. Like, he had like a tuft of hair on his head and you would just be like, oh. Because like his skin was like leathery.
Yes.
And like bumpy.
Yeah.
And he had, I think, less hair than some of the other Xolo dogs. So he was like more naked. Mm-hmm. So, and he liked cuddling, but it was just like petting like a lumpy, like leathery thing. It was like, oh, like for me, it's like the dopamine. It's like the tactile stimulation for me. That's what the dog is. It's like, I want to pet the fluffy for myself because I love fluffy things. I'm a Cancer. But like that dog was like,
All dogs are unique, okay? So we're celebrating authenticity and unique energy in this new era. So show the dogs.
You're such a mom. Every dog is beautiful. This is the Aquarian energy. You're not getting it, love. Stop judging the dogs for their hairlessness. I like the hairless cats.
A hairless dog, though, because dogs, I feel like a lot of them can shed. Like the ones that are super cute and big and fluffy, they shed so much.
Yeah, so
ugh,
just embrace it.
You're like embrace it.
A badge of honor.
Hair all over. I have Jinx's hair probably all over me too.
Yeah, bro. I love it. It's the best. Another meme. Damn it. All right. Cool. We'll see y'all. Let us know how you like this new format. Give us any constructive feedback. Send us everything. Follow us. Tell your friend. Tell your lady at the grocery store and she asks, what are you going to do later today? Oh, I'm going to listen to the Celestial Tea or the Celestial Circle.
The Celestial Circle now?
Look, it's new. Let me get used to it. The Celestial Circle podcast. And they're going to be like, oh my God, what is that? And you're like, it's the best podcast in the world. Like, let me tell you about it. Actually, just listen to it. You know? Yeah. There you go. Done. Boom.
Yeah.
You're an influencer.
Yay. Okay. Well, thanks for listening and sitting in the circle with us.
Yay.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Thank you for listening to the Celestial Circle podcast. We are eternally grateful to have you in our cosmic community.
Make sure you subscribe to our podcast wherever you listen.
That way you'll be updated whenever new episodes drop.
Please leave us a review and share with your friends so that our circle grows.
The circle is now closed. Bye!